And we are live. Yo, yo, yo. My buddy. That's what my buddy says. Yo, yo, yo. Alright. Apparently, still don't know how to work this thing. Let's go here. And I never wanna let you go. Never wanna let you go. What's up, YouTubers? Curtis Johnson, Capital Preservation. Um, Thanks for coming out, watching. It's Tuesday. Sorry about last Tuesday. I so much going on, man. And I apologize if you guys missed me, if you didn't miss me, or I apologize anyway. I try to be a man of my word, but I do have 5 children and a business, so and a wife. So I do get distracted at multiple times. Any given time, I can be distracted. Uh, but anyway, it's Tuesday, question and answer, and let's get some questions. And even though I'm hosting the show, if you guys, somebody pops up a question, feel free to answer. I'm no property preservations. Well, should be especially, but I'm no, I'm not the god of preservation. I just started my preservation company in Florida. Can you give any advice on what vendors are good to sign up with? What with what companies to sign up with? Um, I believe you would be the vendor. I don't know, but anyway, mm, that's neither here nor there. But you can go on sites like Preserve Talk, um, things of that nature. Yeah, I mean you can I read so many stories about people not getting paid. It's almost a given, pretty much it's more of a not how but when am I gonna get a charge back? That's why you got insurance for the most part. Um, but they make it tougher and tougher every time they turn around. You get charged back for this, charged back for that. I had a client call me today because they they gave us, they tell you to bid for certain things, and we bidded for it, and they approved the bid, but we didn't complete the bid because the last time we did that type of bid, we had issues getting paid. So he got on the phone. He was very adamant of, and he started to get very nasty with me, and I just basically told him like, look, we're not doing it. You guys didn't pay us last time, or you paid us and then he tried to take the money, then he did take the money, and, so we're not doing it anymore. So he said, well, I'm gonna have to reassign it. I'm gonna have a problem with that. Go ahead, reassign it, and we'll move on from here. Uh, but see my curls. But it's tough, man. It's tough. What you have to do to it's the ups and downs of preservation, and it's a tough company. It's tough. It's tough business, man. Um, but and you can be told or groomed how to pursue this industry, a million different times from a million different people, a million different ways. But until you're in it, you really, you know, you really don't know. You really don't know what it is you, until you're in it. And because it's different, like when I first started, this particular client that we deal with, uh, you know, there was always, the more pictures the better. So we would literally, like a grass cut, we would take like 60 pictures of a grass cut just to be sure that we had everything, you know. And now they're like limited, they're like limiting the amount of pictures that we can give them, So it's just so much, man. It's so much. There's gonna be times that you won't get paid for something, and you just have to go with the wind. Good question. Did you get your plow hooked up? No, I did not get my plow hooked up. Um, I attempted to hook the plow up and realized that I had the wrong bracket for the plow. So now I have to get the correct bracket, and I'm going to see if I can sell the bracket I have. Um, but I did find it, the bracket I need, and it's like it's literally like almost like a 4 hour ride to get it. So once I get some time to go out and pick that up, I'll pick it up. But you know, it is what it is. But I got the better half of everything, even though I can't use it now. I didn't put the wiring on. I just been so busy, man. Uh, so no, I didn't. To answer your question, no. But hopefully within the next week or so, I'll have the bracket and I'll go ahead and hook it up. Um, but I deleted some videos just in case you guys or direct some guys to my site and see some videos missing. Deleted some videos uh, because you know I like I said I have a full family. Can be stressful at times, um, and dealing with the preservation. Like I said, sometimes there's gonna be times when you will not get paid and you will fight it. And that's stressful. And there's times like you know you will get pulled over for things that you shouldn't be pulled over for. You move on, and things start to build up and it's stressful, and I started to see a lot of that stuff come out in my videos. And it's good to vent. sometimes in the video, but it was starting to become a lot off topic. So I got rid of those videos. Um, but all the preservation, all the specifically preservation for the mess is still there. But as far as what's going on with capital preservation, today's a good day. Uh, I I don't know if you guys remember. I made a video a while back of we had some investment property we bought from the city here, and we bought the house property occupied, and this was all we closed on it almost a year ago, and we bought it occupied because it would be less work to fix the house. Normally, properties you get from the city, they're tore down, they've been abandoned, copper and the walls are all tore up and roof leaking, and they're just trash. But this one was occupied, so I need that one. So, almost a year later, I just now able to get rid of the person in my house. They don't pay rent or enough rent to where it's profitable for the company. They basically just pay the taxes because they pay the city. And somehow these people got the city to write them a lease that is the worst lease in the world. There's rent control in the city. This is the city of Trenton. Many cities have it. Not that many that don't have it. But there's rent control, so I could only raise the rent 2 or 3%. So I'm like, that's not even worth it. I will be raising rent for the next 100 years before I make a dollar. So I was paying to the city and come to find out that she owes the city like almost $8,000. So now I have something to take down to get this lady out of my house. Now, mind you, like when I say tax, just the taxes, we're not talking like uh, Princeton, New Jersey tax. We're talking city tax. So this lady is literally paying $200 a month in rent. $200 a month, and who wouldn't want that? And the biggest issue is, you know, if you're poor, you get everything in the world. Every service in the world is free. So she's got like top-notch lawyers, and because she has no income, she doesn't work, for whatever reason. But it's not my issue. You should have yourself together enough to where whatever, if you're on disability or whatever, you should have some sort of way to pay a decent rent. So, there's plenty of more programs out there that will help you pay rent than to getting over on the system and barely paying anything. Um, but anyway, so we finally got all the paperwork we needed to go ahead and evict on that. And I am ready to go. But being in the preservation industry, I know that I can't evict until after New Year's. They won't evict anyone between Thanksgiving and New Year's. So it's going to be a little bit more time. But anyway. So in the morning, I'll be mailing out some more letters to get her out of my house. The company's house, I'm sorry. Capital Preservation's house. And once she's out, we can renovate and get the property up to date and compliant. Um, Besides purchasing the property, I already put another $5,000 in labor, materials, and mainly labor. But it's mainly, a bunch of stuff in the house that just little cosmetic things that need to be done. um, to rent in the city. That it's mainly like for like HUD and stuff. That's the main thing. But I can see, and I got violations because things aren't getting done because she won't let the house. So these are things that need to be. These are things you have to look out for in preservation. Not preservation, but like property investing. Um, yeah, it'll it'll work out. I'm not. I've been working diligently on me. Um, People in the city's been working with me because they know that somebody screwed up and they don't want to take the property back because somebody else will have to start all over again and they'll be so they've been helping me out and they know once I get the property back they have to deal with her and they the reason they sold the property is because they've been trying to she started getting on their nerves pretty much and that's just how it is. Take it off the hands and made me there, made it my problem. But I mean, I'm diligent and I don't like the fact. I'm one to go against the grain. You push, and I push back harder. You know, or I try at least. I don't just sit there. In the meantime, they're hitting me up. They're like, yeah, we got another auction coming. Come on down and get some properties. I'm like, dude, I'm still trying to get the first one off the ground. And they're like, well, yeah, you got a point there. I'm like, so let's let's get this let's get the first thing let's get the first thing finished first. So can I get an exact link to where you got the decals from? Did you have to call them or did you customize it online? No, I actually know these people. Um, Very good people, very down to earth people. Um, if you have, you know, something already made up, you can send it to them. Um, the link should be in the description. Um, if not, I'll type it here. You can copy and paste it. Let me just be 100% with that. Yeah, there it goes. Copy. Yeah, you can just go ahead and copy paste that, and you can see that. Just let me know if you can't see it, and I'll do something else about it. They're very good people, very down to earth. Um, I've known them all my life, and I wouldn't, I couldn't ask for a better person to get them from. Yeah, just give them a call. You can call them, email them. If you want to, I don't know if you guys got the address here. Okay, good. Yeah, you can shoot me an email and say, hey, I'm about to contact them. I can give them a heads up, whatever. You know, so they're family, like family. And like I said, they're good people, so I don't see any, whatever you decide to go with, they'll, you know, they'll give you options. Hit them up, give them a call. And that is Reggie's Gifts and Embroidery.
If you're local, they can apply it for you. Um, they also do silk screening, so you can buy shirts. And I actually didn't. That's how I found out that they did this stuff because I didn't even know they were doing it. I had got my shirts made, and they're like, "Hey, such and such." I'm like, really? And if I would knew that, I would have went to them. Um, you know, just keep it in family. Uh, but you know, I'm looking to get some other stuff done. I got some jackets about that I want to get. The decals that I have, they were just plain lettering. And I applied them myself, and it ran me 140, I believe. One, yeah, 140. Um, so no, it wasn't bad. I got four. Where I got two pickups, so I got four of them put on each door of the truck. Um, and I'm honestly gonna go back and uh, get some more decals because right. Though I got the decals that are required, being that I have a general contractor license. Once or and a commercial truck period. You have a commercial truck, you have to put on the truck where you're from and the company name. Which I don't understand what what I want to be. But being out of a general contractor, I have to have that and the contractor's number on the truck. So there's no, I don't know. So let's see if these guys, I don't know why. Don't get me thinking about what why the state does stuff. Uh, yeah, it is in New Jersey. Um, we're in Trenton, so they're close by in Trenton. I'm not giving too much details because they work out their house, so they're great people. Uh, you go on a website, you can see the things they have there, uh, and they also have like what do you call it? What do you call it? The work shirts and stuff. Um, Dickie shirts and stuff like that. But even if you went out and bought shirts, they can get them. They can whatever you want. Whatever you want to do. They help you out. Um, I'm 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 looking to start branding. I want to get my website together. I want to do I want to do get my site. I mean my site it's nice, but it's not SEO'd right. It's not um um it's not internet ready. So it's not, people type in lawn care or whatever, and it doesn't show up. I need to get things rolling. Uh, thank you, man. I like it. I literally put it on the day I put it on. I literally rode around and spent like a half a tank of gas and riding around so people could see my letters on the truck. I was so happy about it. I was so proud about it. Because people ride around and they don't really know who you are and stuff like that. They still don't know who we are. But, maybe we'll get some Google hits, whatever. Right. But it's still great. It's like I said, it's a branding thing. So I got the white truck. My thing is I like the white truck, the white and the blue. And I even had good deals on trucks, but it wasn't white, so I didn't want it. And I put the blue on there, and it just like pops, you know. And then I got the blue shirt and the white lettering, and everything's just like flowing together. I mean, it's nothing huge or big or anything like that, but everything flows concurrent, and I watch things, and like I was watching, like I watch other guys' videos of, like landscaping guys. Uh, I watch all types of videos. I watch a guy who power washes, 'cause, sometimes, there's other things there's other businesses I want to start, um, and maybe down in the future it'll come. I'll do it, but like I don't know if you guys know, like my main thing is to be a landlord. Once I get my goal is to retire at 40, and the the main thing that's holding me up right now is this property. So if I get 10 properties, I can roughly, on average, I should be able to make about $6,000 a month and not have to be dependent on one source of income. And then I can venture out, do other things. I can do a lot more, man. If just because I'm not so tied up, I can I can literally just pay somebody and teach somebody the preservation business, and how to run it, and I don't know, I might sell this stuff and just start all over, and just be on a level to where I can just go cut grass all day long. I just want to cut grass, wake up, cut grass, I'll get me a brand new plow and just plow in the snow. I get my customers. My thing is, I like to make money, things like that, but you know, um, I like to help people also. I like to, I like to give back. Not too much. Gotta have some positive. I don't want to be the ones out there like, oh yeah, we charge $100 for a 3,000 square foot yard. $100, 3,000 square foot yard to cut the grass. That's not cool. You got people. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. All right, what we got here? Think again about the truck. Brand recognition means a lot once you get out there. Yeah, I got the mags now, so I can take them off and still flex my truck. I know that's right. I know that's right. I was gonna get the magnets, um, but well, I don't want to say that. Thought about the magnets, but it's not what I wanted. You know, I would get the magnets for like my expedition that I haven't driven in so long. I gotta change the engine in it. Uh, Shop wants to charge me like $4,000 for the used engine in. Oh, are you crazy? I gotta just do it myself. Get dirty, get it done. Um, Probably be doing that. I'll probably start taking that out once I get the plow all straightened up on this truck. So I'll probably pick it up from the shop. I know the guy at the shop. I used to work for him. So it's been sitting there for almost a year probably now. So I'll go pick that up, and so I'll have it here, and then I'll get the plow situation on six, so I'm ready for that. And once I have that done, I'll start pulling the engine out of the expedition to start the process on that. Uh, But then I have, I still have equipment at home that I haven't brought over here for that. Kind of dragging my feet. Yeah, I got so much going on. Ah, so much going on. And I I don't mind. I mean, sometimes it's overwhelming, and you just have to back up and say, "Woosah," you know. That at the same time, I'd rather be, I'd rather get overwhelmed than to, be sitting at home twiddling my thumb trying to figure out, how I'm gonna eat for next week. Um, but and like I love being in business, man. You meet so many great people. You meet, and when you're in business and you surround yourself because everybody in business is not someone you want to be around. You know, but when you surround yourself with positive people, you see other people striving, with the same goal in mind as you, just to live good and live a good life. You meet great people and you meet so many different cultures. You meet so many different, people from so many different lifestyles. You know, and that's just I love it, man. It's just something I'm glad I took that step to do. It costs so damn much. My truck is in my name, not my company name. The magnets, uh, well, I don't know. I don't know where you got your magnets from. Because you can go on like Vistaprint and get magnets for like, I don't think they were that expensive. But these people where I got my decals from, they got magnets too. I'm pretty sure they do. I mean that's usually, I don't see it here, but I'm pretty sure they got magnets. You should just call them and see what they got. What's up, man? You trying to copy my name? Mine's Curtis with a K though. So I see you got some videos there. Subscribing. Anybody else have videos? I'll subscribe to your page too. You got 10 videos? I'll subscribe. Hiram Parker. Bassing with Bird. You got 3 videos. I'll subscribe. I'll check them out. They're just like random stuff that I probably just leave you up to. I don't know. Might delete it. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, because some guys, some of my subscribers, and they have videos, subscribe and check them out. It's like weird stuff. Yeah, kind of backed up. I don't want to. Let me not get away from it. Yeah, time. I like to edit videos and things like that, but I don't have time for it. I mean, a lot of guys, like I said, I watch a lot of videos. These guys, they make great videos. They using the drone, the follow me feature, and they putting great music to it, and things of that nature, which is cool. I applaud them, but I'd rather take that extra time. I believe most of my videos that I did record or that I make they help people out information. Even if it's just people on here to connect, like you guys are on here, and you're with other preservationists, so you can. connect with these people and talk about them. I mean, get together and this is a meeting ground. This is just not just me talking and you guys asking questions. This is a place where you can we can meet and gather. I was thinking about doing my own little preservation uh, meeting thing. Like they have the big thing in Florida every year. We can have our own like vendor meeting. 10 houses is our goal too. We got our first one, uh, 19. We got our first one, 19 for 1,500. Put about 10,000 in over 2 years, and get to work myself and do that. Follow life with Ray and Ty. Okay, check it out. Ray and Ty, life with Ray and Ty. Go there now. Life with Ray and Ty. That's cool. I'll check it out. My wife will probably watch you guys' videos. She's all into um not to say I don't I'm not gonna like you guys. It's just I what I'm when I'm there's only two things I really like that I'm on the computer for that I really do. Three things that I do. I'll play a video game to escape. I'll play with my kids to have fun. Anything else is like how am I gonna make some more money and where I'm gonna get the best skill from. Outside of that, dude, outside of that, there's really nothing that I do. But I'll tell my wife about it. She'll watch it. I'll probably watch a couple of episodes. But you guys look like you're having fun. That's what's up. If you're looking to do preservation, what do you do now? You do preservation? I don't know if you say anything. Or you just follow it. That's cool too. I mean, it's cool. You can, you can have fun. We can have YouTube fun. YouTube meetings, you know what I mean? PM me sometime. I have some info to shoot. Oh, okay. Why not now? Are you gonna lock me up? Are you gonna for flying my drone? I always always get worried about that. I'll be waiting for the police to show up. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, that's good. I like I don't mean to sound some type of way, but I like to see other black people doing their thing. I like to see people doing their thing, period. But being, I guess you would have to be where I'm from, or in a similar situation to even understand where I'm coming from to say, yeah, I like to see black people are doing some good things because there's so many that are negative around it, and especially like if you're I mean, I guess that's all races, and but okay, yeah, but I guess that's what's all races. You got a whole bunch of negative, but especially if you're like in an inner city, man, and you know, inner city, but you know, and just to see everything trendy to be what's up. It's like everything wrong is what's in, down to the mismatched socks to then you got Abercrombie and Fitch with the wrinkled clothes. I mean, and then it's like people getting killed over Jordans over nothing. And, that's just yeah. Let's check this out. I'll check it out, man. I appreciate that. There was there's a place I started. There's a place, an app actually that I started messing with. And I really had time to deal with it to try to figure it out. I mean, it's not really much to figure it out, but it's with pictures. Since we're in preservation and we always taking pictures, it's an app called what is it? Foap. FOAP. And they have little like companies like Doritos go here to get people to get pictures for advertising their new. I think the Scoops was one of them, and another thing was like let's get the best picture for advertising. Um, um, Best picture for a group picture with people having fun with the dip and stuff. I don't know, but they pay for it. Random pictures. They buy random pictures of certain things. Um, Peace, man. Thanks for checking in. I'm gonna check you out. I'll subscribe. So I don't know if I got the bell. So check you out. St. Louis, St. Lunatics. Tell Nelly I said what up. But yeah, home prepared. And I did my first home repair. Cause I don't like I said I'm an auto technician by trade. I got into this preservation because it's like easy money for the well, it used to be. It used to be, but it's like starting a business um with clients already lined up, So yeah, I can't complain. But you know, I did my first home repair. Basically, it was a guy who moved into a house, and he got stuff, scraped the walls up, a couple holes or whatever, and that's all I did was patch the holes up. Then he had a big window over his front door, and like if you at night when it's dark and the lights are on, you look through the window, you can see straight back into his daughter's room. So he wasn't feeling that. So uh, I put blinds up there. Nothing too major, and he was happy, and I was happy. Right. Yeah, cool. I'll be down. I would check you out. I like to check people out. Man. I hope I rung the bell. The little bell, the little thing they got. Let me see. Let me. There we go. There we go. Oh, I'm looking at your photos. It's pretty neat. check them out. Now, do you have to be like FCC compliant to do that? I was on a tech by trade also got laid off back in '06 from Dodge. Got preservation part time. Got went on at Lexus. Then got laid off a year later. Then went full time. Loving it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I worked at Dodge. Uh, I don't know, a few years. Dick Greenfield Dodge. They were one of the biggest dealers in New Jersey. Um, and he was a great guy. The owner, uh, Dick Greenfield, of course. Um, and the shop was 24/7, and I basically lived there. Um, and did what I had to do. Okay. Um, but I've always been behind the eight ball. I feel with the automotive. When I started working, when I was in school, prior to that, I was fixing copy machines. I was learning about the Hondas and all that stuff. These guys, so I did it as a hobby, and then I got to the point where these guys couldn't teach me no more. You know what? Screw it. I'm make a decent money. I just go to school, learn some more, and do some work on the side. Do my little side hustle, blah blah blah. And the company I worked for was a can distributor, and they were selling the company, and the new company came in, and these guys that came in, they looked like Donald Trump, and they were just talking too fast. They were lying to me, so I decided to jump ship and go full time into the automotive field. And I was doing oil changes, things of that nature, blah blah blah. As I went through school, I was getting more knowledge, and I worked at Toyota for a while in their express lube, and you got um, like service managers that were, they didn't really know, they were just the manager. They didn't really know anything about a car. I'm not speaking of everybody. It was a certain person they were just managers, knew how to manage, and they would just talk to you like you were crap. I left there, went to like Midas, worked at Midas for a while. I'm in school, I'm getting ASC certification. ASC certifications don't necessarily, I'm be honest, ASC certification doesn't necessarily make someone a good mechanic. It just gives them knowledge of mainly how to diagnose the issue. Uh, doesn't tell them how to change the part, what to do while changing the part, how not to f stuff up, and it's basically just a test that they take to know that this person, okay, if this is what they are saying, this is the most likely cause. It's basically just saying, okay, this guy is an idiot. You know, so I was getting ASC while I was in school, and I started working at Midas, and like my first week there, so because I had a ASC certification, they threw a water pump job at on like a GMC truck or something. And I got it done. It took me for a while, but I got it done. Right, it's a handwritten test. Yep. So, but long story short, you just get. I went to Ford, and mind you, I'm still in school. I went to Ford. One of my instructors got me in there, and I was there maybe a month and a half. And they're like, "Are you ready to go flat rate?" I'm like, "What do you mean go flat rate?" He's like, yeah, are you ready to go flat rate? I'm like, it's only been here 6 weeks, and I'm still in school. He's like, well, that was the agreement. I'm like, when did we agree to this? And they're like, well, that's it. So I was flat rate before I even finished school, and so from there on, it was like I was behind the eight. I had a daughter at the time. And I take care of her, and so now I'm pushing, trying to get stuff done. Gotta make time, gotta get that paycheck in. And honestly, I was fucking up a lot of people call reference, you know, and but and honestly, that's how I learned. But at the same time, I still have to get paid. And flat rate is good, yeah, with a guarantee. Exactly, exactly. But you know, that's a it's tough, man. But I can't even say fresh out of school. I'm still in school, and I'm flattening. I'm dying. But and then I left there, so I didn't leave there. I got fired. Literally got fired, and I ended up at Dodge, and they were able to put me back um, hourly, and that didn't last long either. But it was I was able to take my time there because they were 24 hours, and I could take my time, and I did a lot. I learned a lot, a whole lot, whole lot, and I was able to uh, by the few years I did work there, I was knowledgeable because I'm like I could pick things up like that, and you know, and to the point where you know I at this time I'm doing enough side work to cover my bills and some. I ended up doing my own shop. I'm tired of all the nonsense. And you got the warranty work and all that automotive stuff is just it's for the birds, man. It's for the birds. I got tired of it, and I just found out about this. Again, like I said, it's different when you're going in as a hobby and just trying to learn, and you're doing it for a living. It's aggravation. It's like you're only. It's like you're running a business within a business, and it's a pain. But I work at Time Warner Spectrum now as a tech. I'm going to finish this year out and then go full time. Warner Spectrum. Is that tractor trailer? Is that what that is? Warner Spectrum. I heard of that. Let's Google it. Warner Spectrum. See what they are. Charter Spectrum was the time when it cable. Oh, like, okay. Warner Spectrum. So like cable company. Yeah, that's a good job. Oh, you see, you're down south somewhere. Like the Carolinas. Yeah, you're like around the Carolinas or somewhere, huh? Oh, yeah, that's cool. Decent. They pay decent money. Especially after been there for a while. So are you gonna you're gonna do cable still? You're gonna do like like a contractor, subcontract? Cause like we have Cleveland. Oh, okay. Good for you. Yeah, there's guys that are here that do subcontract. We have Comcast and Cablevision, and there's something else, man. Optimum. There, you have Comcast, Optimum around here. Yeah, exactly. 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 Snap phone was my best friend. Yeah. Some videos, like if I show videos of the in the some of the shop, my toolbox out there, man. But yeah, yeah. But if you like you sub for them, subcontract for them, like dude, they got guys coming. Just make sure you do everything, like put your name on your truck and stuff like that. Because we had a guy one time, and the bill was behind, and this was when I was younger, and it was a guy. He was totally legit, and he came to collect payment. He had this old, it was like a B3000, like the Ford, I think it's a Suzu version of the Ford Ranger or the Mazda version. Excuse me. It's red, it's old, it's rusty, and he's got no signs on his truck. So he knocks on the door and he knows we're here. I'm good looking, like this guy looks rough, man. This guy looks real rough. So knocking on the door, I'm just sitting there looking like, who is this guy? So my mom's like, who's at the door? I'm like, I don't know, some guy. He looks like he hit a rob us or something. She's like, well, see what he wants. So open the door. He's, calling for the cable company. Da, da, da. I'm younger. I don't pay any bills. I call my mom. I'm like, says he's here for the cable. And she comes down and is like, yeah, I heard you turn the cable off. Blah, blah, blah. And she's like, you're not cutting nothing off. He's like, what do you mean? She's like, she's like, you come out here looking like this, you don't have no uniform on, you got an old rusty truck, and you gonna come and ask me for some money and you gonna cut my cable off? She's like, cut it off if you want. So he's like, boom, slams the door. So, so she goes back in the house, guy go back to his truck, grab his ladder, he's climbing up the pole, and he's like, so my mom he cuts the cable off, my mom's like, ah. So she called the police. Police comes down. It's like, yeah, this guy's in my house. Da, 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 da. And they come down. They gave him a ticket. They gave him a ticket for not having a sign on his truck. Come to find out, it's only $26. Probably less than now. But it was just weird. That. But now I don't know what else happened behind that. And I think he only got that because like the cop, like we knew the cop. He grew up with my mom, and he's a good cop, and he looks at things from both sides. So yeah, I mean, nobody. You go to anybody's house and like, I'm cutting this off. Unless you give me some money, there's, nobody want to hear that, especially if it don't look like you're legit, you like the type of scam artist. So they require a newer version of vehicle now with no rust. Yeah, I can make $1,000 a week doing contracting work, but I'm tired of cable. Yeah, just don't just don't throw it away. Man, dude, that's what you do, man. Just keep it on the side. Honestly, I mean, I guess you're probably in the same boat I'm in. I'm tired of working on cars. I'm tired of doing cable. But you can still do cable. I wouldn't just throw it away. You know, why not get that grand Indy preservation? You know, contract. You know, if you already, especially like if you already have everything to do it, you know, that's like cars. Like I got the space now. I got a little bit more free time. You know, I'm thinking about starting to do, not too much. Do some light repairs and stuff uh, on vehicles, and nothing to the point to where I'm bogged down and stuck here at the shop, and none of that. You know, because what I'm realizing, and I might just do that for now, and then later on, I might get a bigger spot to where I can hire somebody to work on my car. Because what I'm realizing is that most of the most successful people that are that are what is this, that are local around me. I'm not talking about billionaires or anything like that, but it's just the average local person. They have multiple incomes, you know, and they don't make a million here, a million there, a millionaire. Take make a little piece here, little piece here. I know a guy. There's a guy in the area here, and you know, he he's auto technician. Opened up a shop, got a tow truck. Then got guys who run the shop. So now he makes a little bit there. He makes a little bit on the tow truck, and then he opened up another shop. They make a little bit more there. He's got tons of shops around. What is this? I'm about to get my computer fixed, man. So now he's like, the dude just bought this property. He paid cash for this property. That's like ridiculous amount of money. And I think they were asking like 1.2 million and like paying cash for it. And it's literally like a whole block, you know. But it's been years. Yeah, I've thought about that too, and I think that's because I have a hookup for going to like the auction and stuff like that. Like I have a friend of mine. Uh, he actually rents a dealer license, like a dealer tag. So he pays his dealer like $400 a month. They give him his own tag, gets access to the auctions, things of that nature. So like he'll go there, he'll buy a car too. He could take it to the shop, to their lot, but he's responsible for fixing it or all that stuff. He doesn't do anything about cars. Some of them he'll sell it wholesale. He goes to auction every week. He might buy like 10 cars, sell it wholesale, and he'll make $2,400 a month just wholesaling cars. And every once in a while he'll get one and just sit on the lot and sell it top dollar. Yeah, I thought about that. I thought about having, because I got so many, like my mind is just a magnet of ideas. Yeah, so yeah, and, and, and we do seems like we do think a lot, but you know, we should have like a East Coast. My batteries go. I just plugged it in. East Coast vendor meet. I don't. You're in Ohio. Yeah, I'm gonna put this out there. There is a company called Market Ready. Do not work for Market Ready.
do not work for Market Ready. Um, I actually had to go to my lawyer today and get them get some paperwork written up on them to get paid from them. They owe me about $5,000 in work. What happened was, and I don't understand. Like, if you owe the money, pay it. But what happened was they were subbed the HUD contract, and they weren't getting things done. And so the people that were subbing them the HUD contract took it back from them, and they stopped paying people. Stopped paying. Thanks. Anyone else? Or anyone else you shouldn't sign up with? Uh, what's her name? Good choice. Don't deal with them. They're out. They're down in Florida. Don't deal with them. They got a lot of information on YouTube. Though. Check them out. They got a lot of stuff. I learned a lot from them. Uh, Good company if you're just starting out, though. If you're just starting out. They're good company, and you can see the bullshit that you have to go through, and it's just a lot. But, I mean, they're just not. I've dealt with them. Yeah. So, but um, yeah, one company that I always got paid from, but they were just seriously slow paying was um, First Allegiance. Very good company. They always pay. They're just slow. Um, I don't take. Besides that, I don't take anything from them. Great people, down to earth people. Um, if things happen here, you could, like if it's a big snowstorm, they're not a company that's just gonna close up and go home. They will be home, but they can work from home. So I did like that from about them. Um, I stopped working with them for other issues. They were trying to get me to do things that I didn't want to do. Like they picked up the Fannie Mae contract, and that contract is just too cheap to make money on. You're gonna be busting your butt to make money for that Fannie Mae contract. I don't care who you're working for. I can't say that because like the lawn care, we were working with one company and we were doing the lawn care. And, you know, I like when you're dealing with stuff, you have to put things on the table from the door. You can't come back, months later and say this should have happened, this should have happened, this happened. Well, you didn't say that, you know, and then expect it to happen and expect people to just jump loops for you. It don't work like that. Especially me, I'm not jumping loops for anybody. But I mean, if I have to, or if I feel a need to, I would. But you know, first off, I'm not doing anything for free. That's not happening. Um, I'm not. I'm in business to make money, not do free services. So, especially for people who have billions of dollars, and you know, I'm not even necessarily speaking for the client. I'm talking about national companies. Not banks. Like they have billions of dollars, and they if you're in business, you have a bank account, and just the fees alone from having a bank account, when a business account or personal account, it's like, it's just crazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I only work for nationals too. Yeah, I've worked MCS, Spectrum. I contacted Spectrum not long ago, and they were like, "Oh, we don't have anything." I'm like, what do you mean, like anything? You're like on the billboard of national companies. We don't have anything. I don't know if it was just New Jersey or what, uh, but I have to. But one thing, Kurt, I tell a lot of people, if they're starting out, they might want to just deal uh with third party to start out, just to get a feel of things, because the nationals will cut you off. If you're not getting things done, like um, like MSI, they'll cut you quick, and they actually cut us because I had so much going on, and there was like a few work orders, and that they did send. And it's like, the thing about it is, what bothers that another thing that bothers me is, you'll call a company up, you want to do some work for them, and you're like, okay, we have your application. Call them, you got work? No. Call them, you got work? No. Like, they're like, they'll sign you up as a vendor, and they got no work. And then all of a sudden, they're like, we got some work for you. Did you do some work? I'm like, well, we can do a couple work orders, here and there. You got to be doing, blah, blah, blah. So he's like, all right, cool. So they send you a couple work orders, but then they just start sending it. So then you have to adjust it so fast to what they have. And then it's like, they get to a time, like, to a time to where it's slow, and it's like, all right, what do I have to do? And it's there's never no heads up. You always have to like guess what's going on, and and I don't know. I don't know. It's just, here, do this final conveyance inspection and pick up this debris at no additional cost, as it is considered incidental, or clean these four toilets and pottery that may be inspected at no cost. Yeah, right, exactly. Like, and what bugged me out this year? Like, there was so many changes in the industry, and it's bugging me out. For one, in New Jersey, we did bid after the fact for a certain client. Tree trimming, bush trimming, debris removal, debris relocation. It was all bid after the fact. And, so we were manicuring houses. Like, these houses we go there, to look like Tarzan lived there. When we left, it was like Bill Gates' house. That's how we do it. And now, like, we were fighting this year for any type of bid after the fact, and that killed a lot of profit. So not only did they do that, but with the winterizations, if you go to a house and do winterization and the system doesn't hold pressure, they're only paying for a partial. A partial. Like, why? Why? Why do I have to suffer? because this property doesn't hold pressure. Because this valve in the bathroom sink doesn't hold. But you know, they're not gonna have you go out and fix it. Can I replace the spigot on the sink? No. So I can get paid my full realization. Which, if that's the only thing that's stopping it from leaking, you know, that doesn't mean that the pipes are bad. It just means it needs to be fixed. So why do I have to suffer because of this? But you know, they continuously find ways to earn money to save profit. Yeah, nationals aren't the banks. The nationals are there. So it goes like this: you have a bank or a asset management company, or it could be a real estate company, whatever part of the loan it's at, it's here. So let's just say it's a bank. So you have Wells Fargo here. So Wells Fargo, they don't want to deal with it. All they want to do is say, look, this is what we need done. You know how to do it. Get it done. But we want you to cover the whole country. So then they go to a company like FAS, Spectrum, FSI, NSI. Or, it could just be a company that just covers a large area, whole state or something. So they give them a contract to maintain the property. Let's just say New Jersey. They give them a contract to take care of all their properties in New Jersey. So now you have this management company that's taking care of the whole state of New Jersey, and they're saying, hey, we got New Jersey, we got New York, we got this, we taking care of this contract, but we're not going to go out. We're just going to manage it. So we're going to hire these people to go out and do it. They're going to hire me, they're going to hire you, they're going to hire Kurt, and you can either do just grass or you can do just maintenance and repair. You can do specialty work. They just got a bucket full of vendors to do different things to go out and do it. So so now it's me, Kurt, and you running around doing all this stuff for the company. And then this other guy comes in and said, hey, why can't I do what they do? So they say, okay, so, you know, I got, I'm in New Jersey and I got guys in Mercer County, Burlington County, Hudson County, I got guys over all these counties. So they'll call the company up and they'll say, yeah, they'll sign up just as me and you will sign up, and they'll get work orders in, and they'll send it out to the guys that they have in those counties. Now, mind you, they will require these guys to have the same credentials as if I would with the company. They have to have insurance. They have to have the equipment. They have to have the supplies, tools, everything. You know, and they're expecting them to put everything up front. So now, you know, instead of getting $40, say a knob lock in a deadbolt is paying out $45. They'll pay their contractor $20. Some of them get $20. They'll pay them $20 for a knob lock and a deadbolt, and they'll keep $25. So they're making more money than this guy, and they're not doing it. You know. So now they made $20. The guy and the average lock is costing about $6. So you're paying about $12 for locks, and you're making $20. You're only getting $8.
and this guy was getting $45 for sitting and just giving you the work, more than half. Not all of them, but a lot of them. This is how a lot of them do. Some of them will pay you if they buy the lot. They send you the lot. They don't pay you like $5. I've seen. I've had people send me a price list. They're like, yeah, we'll send you we'll send you a lot, but we're only paying you like $5. I'm like, come on, you crazy? But anyway, so that's what they do. That's like me. If I was to subcontract work, um, it's like me. Like I'm working with these guys. They have the contract. They're subbing to me, and then I give you the job. That's when they come like third party. I'm the third party, you know. And there's people in my position or our position to work with the nationals that subcontract work. Those are what third party. And so if you're looking at pricing and the price if you're looking at pricing, if somebody shoots you a price list, you know, if they hit you up and you're like, let me see it. 9 times out of 10, if they hit you up, they're not a national, because you know nationals are that's what they are. They're national companies, and whoever's in the industry, who's been in the industry for a while, know who the nationals are, and the nationals aren't doing any that much recruiting. Well, I can't really say that because there's a national that they they sent they sent for me. Um, they actually sent for me quite often, at least annually. They sent for me, um, but I'm still a little hesitant about that. But maybe one day. Well, no, I actually tried to get with them, and they wanted me to change my insurance. My business insurance company. They also wanted me to change my vehicle insurance so that if I like hit their mailbox, that they'll be covered or something like that. Like, and then they tell you they don't want their vehicle on the property because you take a picture of the vehicle on the property, it might make somebody think that it's occupied. Like whatever, and, you're costing me more money with no guarantee. There's no guarantee that you can give me work, but you want to raise my bills by like they would that would have raised my bills at that point like maybe $1,000 a month. You know, so preservation is preservation. The banks constantly change to make them money, man, to save money because they write it off. Most of the stuff, if it's FHA back or FA or whatever your VA, insured these loans, they get reimbursed for that stuff, you know. So a lot of that stuff is just it's just nothing but a write off. Any fees occurred in doing nothing but a write off, and they just constantly find ways to make it tough for the bottom guy. Right, right, yeah, exactly. I had you'd be surprised, man. And I guess they're to the point these companies try to get. I mean, I guess it's the downtime now. Like next year around February, March, they'll start hitting me up again. Oh, you want to come aboard? We got work, we got plenty of work. Da, da, da. First thing is, send me a price sheet. That's how I send me a price sheet. I'll hook you up. see where we go from there. What time is it? 7 o'clock. Gotta get ready to get out of here. Gotta go home and play with my kids before they go to bed. Uh, hey man, thanks for coming out and joining. Don't forget to subscribe. Tuesday. If I don't make it, if I'm not on here by 6 o'clock on a Tuesday, you know, you ring my neck. Ring my neck. But, I enjoy this time. I'm gonna go check this place out. Where is it at? I had it up here. Let me write it there. Do some work with my drone. I like flying it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Better drone money. That's cool. Get the money back and just fine it. You know what I mean? Is it betterview.com? Yeah, better. Oh, that's not betterview. Betterview.com. Oh, cool. Cool. What you huh? Yeah, I don't think this is it. Either. Better view. Better view. Journal. Peace. Better view. Better view. Better view. Bye for us. Oh, this is the one. That was it. Alright, guys. We get out of here. You guys have a good rest of your day. Enjoy your property preservation journey. Hope you enjoy traveling with me in my journey. And, hit me up. And I'll hit you up. Peace. That's exactly what I